and Assalamualaikum. I am Nordina Atira binti Nur Istiha. Today, we will be talking about cross-cultural issues in recruiting expatriates. But first, do you have an idea what is cross-cultural and what is expatriates? You don't know? Okay. According to the Cambridge Dictionary, cross-cultural can be defined when involving two or more different cultures and their ideas and customs. For an expatriate, it is an individual living or working in a country other than his or her country of citizenship, often temporarily and for work reasons. For example, Najmi had been sent by his company to work in New Zealand for some time. This means Najmi is the expatriate as he is working in another country. So, what are the issues of cross-culture that can happen in recruiting expatriates? There will be so many issues raised, and some of them are different religious issues, language barriers, and many more. So I will let Hikmah to tell you about the issues.
The first cross-cultural issues in recruiting expatriates are intercultural differences. Hiring an expat gives the company worldwide exposure. However, according to the Salma, expatriates often to suffer problems adapting to a new location with a different culture from their home nations. In organization, the employees' workplace culture affect their job performance and working styles. When people from different cultures are working together, there might be some complication due to the differences in behaviors, values, and ethics. Stated by Lee, intercultural differences are major constraints for expatriates on overseas assignments. According to the Salma, inability to cross cultural boundaries may lead to poor business performance, ineffective employee communication, and low job engagement. The solution for this issue is increasing cultural awareness training. Cultural awareness and proficiency are crucial for fostering a sense of belonging in the workplace and strengthening interactions among co-workers, customers, partners, and others. Training lays the groundwork for understanding and appreciating diverse viewpoints and backgrounds, as well as developing empathy or the ability to recognize and relate to the thoughts, emotions, and experiences of others. Stated by London's strategies like role plays, simulation games, and self-assessments, which may help to increase self-awareness and adaptability to the host culture. Next, I will pass to Hanani to continue the video.
Thanks Nur Hikmah. Assalamualaikum. My name is Harani binti Hanafi and I would like to present my part which also an issue to this cross-cultural in recruiting expatriates. The issue is cross-cultural communication. Not speaking the same language can cause a myriad of misunderstanding and is considered the most crucial barrier in cross-cultural communication. This is common among people of different cultural backgrounds whose values and beliefs vary. The variation in the different cultures result in high level of anxiety and uncertainty and end up into the misunderstanding. The misunderstanding which has been raised due to the anxiety and uncertainty continues in their entire tenure. When it comes to solution, although we may have cultural and language differences, there are some solutions which we can be applied across cultures. Furthermore, during the interview, recruiters may get trouble in collecting needed information because of differences in cultural perception. With the same question, candidates from different cultural backgrounds can answer in different ways. For instance, when you ask "tell me about yourself," East Asian candidate often tell you briefly about their education and experience in a modest manner. Middle East candidate wants to talk about their family backgrounds, while the US candidate try to mention their accomplishment as much as possible. Moreover, some questions shouldn't be used to ask candidates from some nation. Besides verbal language barrier, misunderstanding of body language can be the reason for rejecting potential talent. Asian doesn't always make direct eye contact as American does, but it doesn't mean they are not confident enough. In cross-cultural recruitment, you always need to remember the differences between high context and low context cultures. Okay, that's all for me. Now I would like to pass my presentation to Nordiana.
Okay, Hikmah and Hanani have given you the cross-cultural issues that raise, and they also provide the solution for it. So now, I am going to tell the method that can be taken by the company to overcome cross-cultural issues when they are recruiting expatriates. The thing that can be taken into consideration is the company can introduce a more flexible expatriate assignments. This can include reducing the amount of time on the assignment. The other way that can be applied is companies can support more frequent family visits to expatriates in their host country and expatriate visit back home. This method will help in reducing the amount of stress that has been faced by the expatriates. Lastly, the employers can also conduct a survey about the happiness rate of the expatriates when doing work in the host country.
Thank you, Nordana. Moving on is the impact of cross-cultural competence. Cross-cultural competence refers to an individual's capability to perform efficiently and live properly in multiple cultural situations. And this can necessitate expatriate employees adopting adaptive thinking patterns and behaviors in the host country. It promotes the development of cross-cultural abilities and results in greater performance for personnel on international assignments. Cultural training has also been demonstrated to strengthen an individual's interactions with host nationals and to help expatriates adapt to a new culture more quickly. Cultural adaptation has been associated to people cultural competency to integrate with new employees in cross-cultural situations. It was also stressed that the better the cross-cultural competency of expats, the more confident they are in communicating with host employees and the more they can manage and govern themselves in accordance with the new culture. Cultural adaptation permits individuals to have greater cross-cultural competence, which leads to improved cross-cultural adjustment and expatriate performance in the new culture. In other words, cross-cultural competence could be a significant process variable for understanding the effects of cultural adaptability on cross-cultural adjustment and expatriate performance. Individuals with strong cross-cultural and competence can use their applicable knowledge and abilities to help cross-cultural employment develop smoothly, improving their acceptance of an unknown culture and integrating it with the cultural environment can allow expatriate employees to fully adapt to the new environment and get along with the relevant individuals. Next, I will pass to Diana to continue with the video.
Now, we are at the last part of the video. In conclusion, recruiting expatriates can be beneficial to both the company and the employees themselves. As for the company, they will experience how to work with other people that have different backgrounds, and for employees, they will experience working in another country and have a new knowledge to bring back to their home country. However, they need to know how to overcome cross-cultural issues, or else it will give a bad reputation to the company. That's all from us. I hope that you learned something new from this video. Thank you.